Let's go with the next concept here. So we're looking at something related to consistency, right? What do you mean by consistency? Consistency will almost be applicable to verb tenses, subject-verb agreement, pronoun antecedent, or parallelism, right? What do you mean by that? So, for example, in the verb tense cases, if the passage already maintains a tense, then your answer option should maintain the same tense, right? That would mean consistency along the verb tenses. Subject-verb agreement, if the subject is singular, your verb must be singular. If the subject is plural, your verb must be plural. This is called consistency. The same is the case with pronoun antecedent. If the pronoun is singular, the antecedent is also singular. And if the pronoun is plural, the antecedent is also plural. The same is the case with parallelism. Parallelism also follows something called consistency. So if I have, let's say, something in series A, B, and C, A, B, and C must all be consistent. That means if A is a noun, B and C must be nouns. If A is a verb, B and C must be verbs. So this is the concept of consistency. Let's take a look at the example here. Samuel Adams was by no means the first American to espouse the democratic cause, but he has been the first who conceived the party's machinery that made it practical. Now we know that we have a verb here. The options start with a verb here. Has been or had been or was. So we know that this concept is testing us on a verb tense error. Okay. Now the first thing we need to do is choose the verb that's already mentioned in the passage. So let's see what tense is the passage already maintaining. Samuel Adams was by no means, so this is a simple past tense, the first American to espouse the democratic cause. Okay, so I know the verb is in the past tense, so my option will also be in the past tense because it has to be consistent. So which verb is in the past tense? Definitely it's not had been, not had been. So you have options C and D, was. So we have shortlisted option C or option D. Now we need to use another rule. Which one would be perfect here? Whether it's option C or option D. Okay, let's try to understand the option. Was the first having conceived? Was the first to conceive? So should we go with having conceived or should we go with to conceived? Let's see if we have any clue for that. So we have Samuel Adams was by no means the first American to espouse something. So we have a concept here. He was no means the first American to espouse something, but he has been the first to conceive. This is called parallelism here. He was not the first one to espouse something, but he was first one to conceive something. So since we have to espouse here, we need to have to conceive here. So option D should be the right answer because here it has a parallel structure to conceive, which is parallel to espouse. Okay, so option D should be the correct answer for this question. Thanks for watching.